Hi everyone. I just acquired one of these Insta360 GO 2 cameras as pictured here on this slide, and inevitably you have to reach a point where you need to unload the files so that you can take them into Final Cut and attach them to whatever video project you're working on. It comes down to two different approaches, and which approach depends on how you answer a couple of different questions. And I'd like to go into that here for the remainder of this video. It should be noted that the Go 2 camera has a very limited amount of space. And if you find yourself out in the field on a vacation or whatever, and you're running out of that space, the only option you may have available to you is to offload the camera onto your phone. And you do this wirelessly utilizing the Insta360 app that's already probably on your phone. Once all of that data is on the phone, then you can clear the camera memory and go on your way to gathering up more clips. Later on, when you get home, you can utilize AirDrop to transfer the information from your iPhone onto your desktop computer for inclusion in some Final Cut Pro video projects that you might be working on. The caveat here is utilizing that AirDrop transfer between the phone and the tabletop computer turned out to be a very, very slow process. So I've still got to look and find out if there's some other way I can perhaps connect up a wire and transfer the files faster between the phone and the iMac on my desk. Of course, there are times when you may want to move that information from the Go 2 onto your phone so that you can perhaps share it on social media or something of that type. The second approach is beneficial if you're in a situation where your photo excursion is a short one and you've gathered a few clips, but you can wait until you get home to make the transfer to your desktop computer. It basically eliminates the necessity to fumble out in the field with your phone and all that type of thing. So you just get out there, gather some video clips, bring it back home, and then unload the camera at that point. Now, the way you would unload this would be to connect up a USB cable between the charge container that comes along with the camera and your computer. And the file transfers pretty fast when you do this. However, here's what the file looks like. So as you can see, basically what you're getting is just kind of a raw video file, if you will. It's all of the information that's been recorded by the camera, and then now you need to decide what you want to do as far as the aspect ratio and some color correcting and all that type of thing. Now, once you have this file on your desktop computer, you can take it in through Insta360's Studio 2021 program. The program's available for download for free, and there are some additional uses if you're into that 360 world of photography. But for this case here, if you bring that file into the Insta360 Studio 2021, it'll bring up all of the different things that you could do that would have been done in the Go 2 camera, such as the aspect ratio and whether you wanted to use the Pro stabilization and all that type of thing. So you can impart all of those different properties here in post rather than in the camera. Here's what that video file looked like after I took it through the Insta360 Studio 2021 program and then put in that I wanted to utilize the Pro Video feature and the 16:9 aspect ratio and so on. And then I saved it to another name, and this is what the file would look like. So there's a couple of approaches for you to use to unload the camera. Personally, I'm probably going to use the first approach the most often, where I'll go through the phone, mainly because I'd like to take a look at what I've captured out in the field and see if I need to redo something from another angle or something of that sort. There are a lot of people, though, who do not like that approach because they just don't want to be fumbling with their phone while they're out in the woods or wherever. capturing some video. So make your choice. It's up to you. I've still got a lot more to learn. So in the meantime, thanks for watching the video. If you get a chance, subscribe. Otherwise, I'll catch you on the next one.